Hello, Cody. I thought I'd make this video to help speed things along a bit. Um, my first question is this flange on the back. If I vent through the top, does this vent flange need to be there? Because it's going to change things up. I'll show you the markings I've made. But I've got markings if I need to give the back end of this 6-inch clearance with the heat shield, or if I can go from the back of the stove and give that 6 inches. Let me show you my markings. So what I did was I did two scenarios. One where you have to do 6 inches from the back of that flange, and one from just the back of the stove. If I can go from the back of the stove, the center of the stovepipe will come straight up. I've got it marked here, and using a level, it would put the pipe right there. That's with the flange being the clearance point. However, if I can just go to the back of the stove, then that gives me actually 3 9/16, which would put the pipe there. And the reason it's 6 inches is because I was thinking I'm going to go double insulated 4-inch pipe, which I know is 6 inches in diameter. So that's why. The heat shield will be corrugated sheet metal. The heat shield will come an inch out from the wall, and then the ripples, I'm guessing they're probably about 3/4 inch. So that's why I said 1 3/4 there to the heat shield, and then 2 inches of clearance. If I can use the back of the stove as the 6-inch, then that's actually kind of okay, because it'll just come straight up there. I'll still have the 2 inches of clearance from the wall. The wall is right there on the other side of that panel above it. So what I'm thinking is, if I go double insulated pipe from the top of the stove to there, I don't really have any issues. You can just go straight up to the straight up through this bottom panel of the storage for the bathroom, up through the real ceiling, which is the same height on the other side. Let me just show you what the other side looks like. This is the back side of it. This is in the bathroom. So this is the space that the pipe will go up through, and I can remove stuff in here if I have to make room for the pipe going up through there. Now what I want to do is I want to meet it with a 6-inch roof exit there, if possible, or a 6-inch roof exit from here, whichever is possible. I'm not sure how that would work. That's your department. Hopefully you can give me some feedback on it. But yeah, so if I have to honor that flange, then it has to come back a couple of inches. And what I did was I figured that you can go from, we got about 3 3/4 inch fudgeable space to the back of the clearance in order to maintain that 2-inch clearance there for the double insulated pipe. I want to know what your thoughts are about that flange on the back end, whether I need to honor that 2 inches or not, and I need to know what the implications are of going from 4-inch double insulated pipe to 6 inches triple wall pipe, actually, out the ceiling. So that's basically it. The heat shield will be going from the going from the top of the stove pretty much all the way up to the wall, about an inch from the top of the wall. Or if depending on clearances, I may only make it, 18 inches from the top of the outside of the stove to the measuring diagonally. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on, but hopefully that all makes sense, and hopefully that clarifies things. So please let me know. Thank you.